We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Sanchez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now to the plate, Andreas Ojeda, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Oakland, the center fielder, number 21.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 7:07.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit in the air to left. Quintana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, William Fisher.
Striding in for Oakland, William Fisher. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Sanchez is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Delgado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Mike Cornett.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pitch popped up. Bower has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Ken Barisi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Fouled away. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Joe Cadimer. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Cadimer, 37 years old. He's a veteran of 13 years level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 2-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Robbie Bower, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Chavez at second with 2 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
In there, 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Milton.
Coming to the plate now, Milton Mason. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. With a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Into the box now, Jared Chassin. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Jeff.
Second and third, 2 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. still 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Herb Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hernandez.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Carlos Ibanez.
Striding in, Carlos Ibanez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Mariano Hernandez waits on deck. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1. But I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the 1-0. There goes the runner. Offered at and missed. Here's the ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Oh, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Two out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Quintana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A's go quietly there. They're down 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Omar Rosado.
Omar Rosado.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. Hit to short. Right to him. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting it, the center fielder, Geraldo Delgado.
Now at the plate, Geraldo Delgado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Leading off the inning, Eric Cash, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Hold strike 2 with the letters, 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, Hubert Gates. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting up, the pitcher, Ken Barisi.
So here now is the pitcher, Ken Barisi. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much, maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
Into the box, Andreas Ojeda. As he'll take a look at ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Phillies on top, 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Sebastian Quintana.
Sebastian Quintana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Joe Cadimer. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cash is there, 2 down.
Now batting, not shortstop, Cleveland. Chavez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chavez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, William Fisher. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Cornett.
In now, Mike Cornett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Herb Hernandez. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third.
Now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Carlos Ibanez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Robbie Bower. He drew a walk his first time up.
Robbie Bower.
And the pitch. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. And an unlucky start to the 4th that time as the leadoff man is set down.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Milton Mason. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour.